From school staffing shortages to public access to a need for housing, Governor Gianforte took a number of questions from Liberty County residents as he took part in a town hall in Chester. Governor Gianforte's trip to Chester marked the first time he'd been to the community since the September train derailment.
And I just remember the resiliency of this community.
His town hall at the Liberty County Senior Center addressed the topic of bringing people back to places like Chester.
So we've identified 120,000 people that graduated from Montana high schools and colleges that don't have a Montana address. And we've been carpet bombing them with direct mail and social media. And it's starting to work.
The interim director of Liberty Medical Center pointed out that housing is not just a concern in areas like Bozeman and Missoula, but even in rural Montana.
For us, we've had recently recruited 2 people to come here and had no place for them to live, so they couldn't come here.
Gianforte said the state is using the devastating Denton fire in December as an example of how to help rebuild rural Montana.
We created a program in the governor's office called Rebuild Denton. And we've been working with local officials and community leaders. And we set a goal in January of this year to get 10 houses under construction by the end of June.
Gianforte also addressed concerns on public access and pointed to a previous legislature's approval of what is known as 454 agreements to help control growing elk populations on private land.
What these 454 agreements do is allow FWP to enter into an agreement with a private landowner, and in exchange for some elk permits, they have to provide public access to their property.
Earlier in the day, Gianforte met with career technical education students at Cutbank High School and presented former Marine John Alstead of Shelby with the Governor's Veterans Commendation. In Chester, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.